Oh, and we're off. Oh, and John is cheating. John's timer is... It's synced with Cross's. He just has a... Yeah. He's making the life for speed gaming sinkers a little more difficult. That is correct. That is correct. John is not actually 5.7 seconds ahead. It's all good. It's all good. It's synced up anyway. Just beautifully. So, as far as Cirrus goes, I cannot find information about Cirrus once again. Oh no, and the timers are going to be sunk up anyway. Just bear in mind that this entire race, John is actually 5 seconds behind Cross. Because of his irritating setup. Oh well. Cross using some moonwalk tech to get away from the door, and he gets an 83. Oh yes. Oh yes. .52 flat, leaving the staircase room. Ooh, does not get the D-boost. However, has a good final room, leading to a 45-55. Serious time for French Lightning John. Cross taking the left side. Oh, getting steamed. Having a 39.93. Alright, and as we land, let's talk about these runners and some of their skills. French Lightning John is seeded number 3, making him the 3rd best. However, he has a 48.37 at this time, his PB during the tournament, giving him the 2nd best PB thus far in the whole tournament. The best belonging to Aussie 101, who is currently racing, perhaps finished by now. Cross product isn't too far behind that. He has not PB'd yet during this tournament. He has a 52.39 and has been running this game for quite some time now. Not sure how long John has been running, but Cross product has been in the community for ages, and he's very well known in the randomizer community for being one of the only people to consistently crystal flash clip into Batoon, negating the need for Speed Booster or Ice Beam, which is considered a required item by some people. Cross taking the Moonfall down the left side, a little unique. And wow, French Lightning John, man, you'd think that his timer was 5 seconds faster than it was allowed to be. Yes, but these runners are both very good. Don't let the time difference distract you. Cross, who doesn't focus on any percent, more focuses on interesting categories like Dashless Hundo, a category where you collect every single item, but you are not allowed to use the dash button. So I think it's fair to say Cross could PB at just about any time. Now, John, I know, is a fan of going wreck chip first, at least in randomizers, so maybe he'll do the same. In this, he'll go PRKD. Cross, I know for sure, will take the KPDR route that most people in this tournament are taking. And I'm pretty sure John will take the same route, but who knows? French Lightning is climbing up the climb the Deer Force intended way. Using behemoth strats. Well, Cross is doing it the hard way, depending on your way of looking at it. Both runners. Oh, and as soon as I say it, Cross doubles a little bit, but for the most part, see good climbs. And John is legitimately ahead at this point, by a very small margin. Not by much. And Bomb Teresa goes down on French Lightning's side. He wanted all those missiles. He escapes Alcatraz effortlessly, wall jumping 2 times on the left and 1 time on the right. Ooh, Cross did not get any missile drops to the left, had to run back to get himself some missiles. Ooh, and it looks like, judging by the farming that John is doing, that we are going to see some Fantoon first action tonight. Not a very common sight at all. So we will have route divergence. Route divergence in the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. Sponsored by Sephi/Antinomy and Melon. Melanix. The artist forever known as Sephi. So, oh, there he is, there he is. Drop everything you're doing. Sephi's here. I mean, Antinomy's here, I'm sorry. Cross picks up his early super missiles, gets the double quick drop. He's gonna catch up to French Lightning John, who is bolting at the speed of lightning in France, or French Canada. And picks up his charge beam at 748, roughly. The lightning. Yes. Mon Chalet. Cross Product picking up his charge beam kinda late. Lost quite a bit of time in his early game here. Hopefully he can make some of that up later. Just as I expected, French Lightning is taking the high road. He got the hero shot and is going to take on the Elephant Ghost. He just teased the Vile Plume. Did not actually get numbed. And Cross goes down. John is taking the road less traveled by. And it perhaps might make all the difference. So, PRKD is not a route we see very often, or we haven't seen very often in this tournament. So for those of you who don't follow any percent too often, this is the objectively faster route. Playing Super Metroid, it is the route the world record uses. World record is a 40:56 held by a behemoth. And the fastest time anyone has achieved using the old route is 43:12 by Jack879, if I'm not mistaken. So it is quite a bit faster to use this route. Initially, Behemoth's time was only about 30 seconds faster than Zost's world record at the time. But it has been optimized to the point of insanity. And PRKD is by far the faster route to take. However, it is much more difficult, which is why runners without sub 50 times tend to stray away from it, because Fantoon and the Wreck Ship are fairly difficult, but Lower Norfair is among one of the most difficult things in any speedrun. Cross got a nice quick kill, which saves him quite a bit of time. John missed the CWJ and had to diagonal bomb jump across. CWJ, another one of the reasons PRKD is extremely brutal. It is a frame-perfect jump followed by a 2-frame wall jump. So it's a very hard trick, very precise, but there is a backup to it. You can double bomb jump, or diagonal bomb jump, across if you need to do so, which is what John did. However, he also had to swim through the moat and get back on the land, and then get back on the pedestal in order to get over. So that lost him quite a bit of time. Meanwhile, Cross Product got the crate quick kill, already has his first boss down, already has a second E-tank. So he's booking it. Now we'll get to see what kind of pattern Fantoon will give to us. He started by moving to the left, and it looks like this is going to be a slow, left slow. Easy pattern to manage. Well, maybe not so easy for Dopplering. John did not really get any Dopplering in. Just got 6 missiles in, so we are probably going to see a 3-round, unless he gets an insane Doppler on this other left slow. So far a slow Fantoon, and John is in the danger zone as far as health goes, with only 32 left. One flame kills him. Flames do 40 damage with just your vanilla suit. Ooh, man! Ooh, dodges the flame! Oh, but he doesn't dodge the eye opening! Ooh, and on left mid. FrenchlightningJohn is going to be knocked considerably farther behind Cross Product. And Cross is being very vocal in the IRC. He says he's 26 seconds ahead of his PB, so his early game must not be his strong suit, which surprises me. Or perhaps he missed the quick kill in his PB. It just goes to show it ain't over till it's over, and really, early game is not that long in the grand scheme of things. Yep, and then John, you know, you might think, oh, he's not so far behind at 1342, but really, now that he'll be at 1350, he'll actually be at about 1355. Because he started his timer in a ridiculously irritating fashion. Cross picking up his speed booster at 1407 is a very respectable speed booster time. Very fast. Cross is going to have to farm for supers here. Let's see how nice the bugs are to him. Ooh, I think Cross is a person that does not play with angle down. I think John is the same way, actually. No, I was proven wrong just there. Or maybe I wasn't. I don't believe either of them actually play with angle down. That's odd. A lot of people like using the R button to run. I was wrong. John is using angle down after all. Get a parlor, it looked like. That or he was... Yeah, he's on something. Of course he has angle down and up. I don't know where I was getting that from. Cross also did not get good drop luck with supers, which is not good for heading up to Fantoon. You need... Let's see, how many supers do you need to get into Wrecked Ship? You need one to get through the eyeball. You need one to get down to the room with the eyeball. You need one to get into Wrecked Ship to begin with. So you need 3 supers. And then it's also nice to have one for Ocean Fly. So really you only need 3 because you can kill the eye door with missiles, however. 4 is about what you want. But guess what? He has 4 all of a sudden, so it's okay. And Cross is heading up and out of Business Center and over to the land of elephant ghosts. John got his missile drop early, just shoots his way right through the pirates, and he's gonna go PRKD again. Oh! Cross almost gets the full halfie. The full halfie's older brother. Strat that is not seen very often, does not really save that much time. But he also did not get it through the door, so it's very sad. John is going to re-pick up his super missiles, seeing as he lost them when he died to Fantoon, the place where Cross is heading right now. And while John is very far behind, I must remind people that anything can happen in these races. Cross could suffer a similar fate to John. Super Metroid is a very tough game. And no matter what route you're using, there are deaths even in the highest tier of play all the time. Cross gets his bombs at about 1755. And Cross is still updating us in the IRC with the splits. Apparently he is 40 seconds ahead right now. I have a suspicion you might not be going against the right splits, because while 1755 isn't bad, that doesn't sound like numbers you'd be getting with the 5239. But who knows, maybe his late game was just exceptional. Is that really ahead? Gosh, my PB's late game must be terrible. Oh, Cross got Ocean Fly! Ooh, a wonderful trick. A wonderful trick back from the grave. One of the biggest losses with the route change. John picks up his power bombs and is about to have a round 2 with Fantoon. Again, his health isn't that high. Ooh, and he gets sniped by the cack attack, so he's not going to get... Oh, never mind. That... Alright. He does get a big health drop. That I thought he missed. Ooh, Cross does not get the X Factor, only gets one particle in on Fantoon. Gets a big health drop from the flames, though, that always helps. And Fantoon has given him another disgusting slow pattern. He's only got one more power bomb. Perhaps he can make this X Factor count. And from the right side, that X Factor is free. And Cross's Fantoon is dead. John falls into the moat once again. And he's going to retry CWJ, but was not backed up far enough. So let's see if he diagonal bomb jumps successfully. He does not. He's going to have to try again. He's going to have to wait for the bomb to explode. And he can get out. And try again. He got the one frame jump. Ooh, maybe not. He was a little bit too far to the right. But he got the double bomb jump, the diagonal bomb jump, so. Cross picks up his second super, so he has a terrific ammo count. Minus the power bombs. He would like some more, but I believe he opened the doors leading back into Brinstar earlier on, so he should be able to farm up some power bombs. Going down to Meridia. John is entering the wrecked ship. And he's going to have another go at Fantoon. Cross got the short charge, but oh, he missed the atomic. A very common problem with the Yetic Spark. It is hard to get that top atomic. And Cross is about to head into bowling, so we'll get ample time to watch FrenchlightningJohn attack the elephant ghost. You got a middle pattern, as opposed to the two slows he got earlier. It's a refreshing change of pace, but he's going to get a left slow here. It could be left mid. However, it's a very rare pattern. And we do not get to see it. This will be left slow. One of the worst patterns in the game. My pick for the worst one. And he has also missed the eye opening. It's a slow reappear as well, so this is going to cost him quite a bit of time on top of his death. Oh, he missed the Doppler too. That surprised me. Oh, and the flames ate John's missiles, but Fantoon is very close to being dead. He has good health. And it's a fast. Oh, I think just a quick Doppler and then... Oh, yes. He didn't even need the super missile. Fantoon is dead. And as Fantoon is dead, Cross Product picks up the gravy suit. Finally got out of that horrible bowling section. Just the worst. Oh, I can't bear to watch it. It's so boring. He has an abysmal power bomb count. Meanwhile, John has almost full health and has full ammo. So he is sitting very pretty. And with that power bomb count, he is going to farm the crabs, hopefully getting some. He does not. He gets some health, which is good. His health isn't that great either. But it's something. Could be worse. So he is going to farm the creepy crawly enemies. Just one though. One power bomb's all he wants. He'll probably farm the cricket. Or the frog, whatever you want to call it. And John using supers to get through the attic. It's like old times. Cross has 2 power bombs, however, he would like to have 3 in order to get the Batu X Factor. Unless he gets a lucky drop from one of the crabs in Meridia. John has a good amount of health to do bowling with. Now I'll watch the lead into bowling. Ooh, it does not have a lot of momentum with this jump. But with the damage boost, yeah, even without a damage boost, he's fine. Although he only has 9 health. He's got to be careful not to touch any fish-related enemies. Cross really wants another power bomb, but he's not getting one. Hey, you got one. Good for Cross. And bowling is over on John's side. Oh my gosh! He has 9 health. Whatever will he do? He'll probably be okay. I have faith. Well, not when you do stuff like that, John. Please. Okay, he's good. He's good. Just one bonk. Cross got the Batu X Factor. Come on! One round him! Oh, not quite. He was going... Whoa! Batu's flying all over the room! How's he gonna take care of him now? Oh, 2 more missiles and he's dead. Okay. Cross almost had a perfect Batu. Oh, wow, he almost died in that fight, too. I didn't even notice. But he made it out alive with terrific ammo. As always. Thank you, Batu. And he's going to farm all of the little amoeba things for missiles. A good call by him. And Cross is debating whether to farm for more supers. He gets 1 more super and says he's good. Okay. Oh, he misses the Shine Spark, the charge. So he'll be going a little bit slow. To answer the question, chat, John suffered a death when he was fighting Fantian his first time. Which is why he is so far behind. But anything can happen. I don't wish death upon Cross. And I'm sure John doesn't either. But anything can happen. It's not over till it's over. Cross gets a perfect Shine Spark, and on Dragon right there. Let's see if we can get another. Yes, he does. Ooh, and he gets the blue suit. Okay. He has fairly good health, but no ammo, practically. And he isn't getting that super. Interesting. He's going fast. Cross picks up his space jump at a pretty good time. Cross is on pretty good pace right now. He is on pace to PB, I believe. Cross playing it safe. Making sure not to charge a Shine Spark until he gets to the top, and he gets the reverse full halfie. No sweat. And now he will go to pick up his Plasma Beam, which will make his life significantly easier than John's. John goes up to pick up his ice beam. Ooh, and not cross, but John does not freeze the platform to the left, and he actually misses the mock ball out there. But he can escape through the top just fine, too. Cross picks up his plasma beam at 31-12. And John is about to clear Bubble Mountain. He has the ice beam, so he could make his life easier, but he's choosing not to. Just doing it the old-fashioned way. And the faster way, so can't fault him at all for that. Ooh, Cross Kojak's a super. So we'll have one less going into Lower Norfair. And John gets very lucky drops, has full health and ammo. And John picking up some extra missiles. You only need 1510 to beat the game. You only need 1010 to beat the game, but 1510 is standard for any percent. Picking up that extra set can really save your bacon later on in the run. Cross also picked up some extra missiles. The missiles that he would typically skip with the route he's taking are the emote missiles. And sometimes you can just pick those up by accident, because it's kind of hard to, miss picking them up. And Cross did not get the ice exit, so he'll have to go down the long way. And it's not that much longer. And this is interesting. Both of our runners are entering Lower Norfair at roughly the same time. However, they are doing it at completely different points of completion as far as their race goes. So John only has one boss down. Cross is looking to kill his final. They are both on the way to the same boss through Lower Norfair. So you can see just how much time having all the upgrades Cross has can really save in Lower Norfair. So Lower Norfair, You know, Fantoon's hard. Fantoon in the PRKD route is hard. Lower Norfair is almost impossible. It is ridiculous how bad some of these rooms are, particularly the worst room in the game. See, Cross's worst room in the game, he can just freeze the pirates, he can just space jump, lay a power bomb, whatever. And John has to get a little creative with how he gets up. Slowly killing the pirates. Making sure he doesn't take too much damage. He only has 2 E-tanks, Cross has 4. Well, they both have about the same health. Cross, you're an amphitheater, yeah, whatever, just gonna space jump up the stalactites, whatever, it's fine. And John has to run all the way to the right, all the way to the left. Wall jump over that gold pirate. You know, Cross, you got plasma, pierces through the three stooges, as Cross would call them. John is gonna kill them. Oh man, those things have a lot of health. That's not necessarily easy. And John, I don't think can even shoot. I don't think he can clip through 3 stooges like Cross could with this plasma beam. And oh, John has to pick up the power bombs of shame. He did not have enough power bombs to make it. And John isn't beeping? John has only 21 health. But for some reason, I do not hear any Ruru. Interesting. Oh, but he still gets the Shine Spark way of killing the metal pirates. Oh, but he doesn't get the second one. The second one is a little more tricky. But his health and ammo count is better, however, he really wants more supers. His Ridley fight is going to take a lot longer than Cross's. Cross only has to do 20 shots, 3 of which he's already gotten. Take that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the 11th shot, Ridley turns red. For John, depending on when he fires his supers, that will be either the, oh man, the 31st or the 11th charge shot? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on anything. I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about half the time. John, by the way, is using not meme route, but PRKD. The faster of the 2 routes, however, John is significantly farther behind Cross at this point. John's Ridley is going to be much more stressful than Cross's. He does have full health, but he is not really... Well, he's sitting pretty on ammo as well, I guess, but Ridley is a very mean boss. And when you have to use only Ice Wave and Spacer to kill him, as opposed to having Plasma, he can ruin your run very, very quickly. Cross product is beginning lower Norfair escape. Getting through the 3 musketeers, or the 3 amigos, the 3 whatevers, the 3 stooges, the 3 key hunters. Oh gosh. Making his way through the 3 whatevers. As John is not struggling, he's very very efficiently handling this Ridley. He's more than halfway done at this point. He's firing his super missiles in. Ooh, but he Kojak'd one. I believe he'll use missiles as well. Oh, Ridley's dead. Good job. Good job, John. Very excellent Ridley fight. Did not even take a full E-tank's worth of damage. Better than anything I could ever do. And he's gonna pick up Ridley E-tank. Interesting. He had full health. But I don't blame him for this at all. Lower Norfair Escape is mean and cruel and evil. Crossproduct just got out of it, but he also has excellent items like Space Jump and Plasma Beam, which John does not have. Not that John would want Space Jump anyway. In fact, that's probably the single reason he runs this route. And he's kinda slowly but surely farming his way for Lower Norfair Escape. Just to be extra sure. Waits for the bug to come up to get a D-boost. That's fun. And yeah, reminder, Cross is actually on PB pace by the look of it. He did play Lower Norfair a little safe, but he made his way through pretty quickly. And, you know, I wouldn't say he played it entirely safe. He didn't have a very great health count going into Metal Pirates. So he's booking it. Now, reminder, his PB is 52.39. However, he is long overdue for a PB. Well, this doesn't look to be anything like sub 50 pace. A PB's PB. And Cross is just about to get to G4. See if he's giving us any updates in the IRC. He's joking around, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what pace Cross is on exactly. And John has made his way out of the Three Musketeers, out of the hardest part of Lower Norfair Escape. He has escaped Lower Norfair at this point. With 47 health, one more hit from one of those pirates. Or pirates, not pirates. Key hunters, and he would have been dead. However, now that he's in Norfair, he's pretty much in the clear for almost the rest of the run, really. New Route starts out insanely difficult, but the latter half of it is pretty free. Meridia can be pretty trolly, but you're pretty well set for it. Cross is in G4. G4 is sinking. He has not given us an update in the IRC. So I don't know exactly what pace he's on. But give him your energy. Hope that he can PB. Unless you're a FrenchlightningJohn Ultra fan. In which you take away his energy and hope he suffers a terrible, terrible death. And John, against all odds, is able to scoot into the lead. Let's see how Cross handles these Torian rooms. Doing it very smoothly. Not the fastest, but very, very smooth and very efficient. Handling of all the Metroids in room 1. Has perfect ammo right now as well. Gets a good group. Almost gets grabbed, but saves it. In room 2. Retains his perfect ammo and now almost perfect health. John got a great quick kill, so congratulations to him. And an excellent room 3 by Cross. Very, very fast. In room 4, you did not start by running, which is not the strat I would use. Oh, but he does get grabbed by one Metroid. And he is not able to get the bomb to get that Metroid off of him, unfortunately. So he lost a bit of time there, but he's still on very good pace. Still on very, very good pace. Especially with that room 3, I'm sure that Torian was only marginally slower than his PB. If it was slower at all. But here's where the real importance comes in. Oh, I know Cross is able to get the baby skip. It's a matter if he's able to get it right now. Oh, wow! Oh, he misses it! Oh, the baby grabbed him! Oh my god! How could he... No! And with that, Cross is probably very shaken right now. But it is still possible, even with the baby grabbing him. We'll see. We'll see how good. We'll see how close we can get. Oh, Cross is going for the short charge method, and he gets it! He gets the short charge for the Zeb skip. I don't know if that saves time over ice or not, but whatever. And it is time for Mother Brain. Oh, John! John only had 8 health for Botsoon. Oh man, he's got to be careful. He Kojaks his last 2 supers. Oh, and Botsoon spraying with green disgustingness. Oh man. You wouldn't want to see a second death. Using charge shots from the far left is probably the best strategy, and by far the safest he can use right now. Albeit very slow. Okay, he does kill Botsoon. Wow. John coming in clutch with the Botsoon kill. Very scary. Oh my gosh, he almost falls down the sandpit. And as that happened, Cross has finished Mother Brain 2. And John is farming for some super missiles going into Dragon. His final boss of the game. Ooh, and misses some of the wall jumps, meaning he cannot get the halfie or the full halfie. But he'll try again. He wants that trick. It's a cool trick. Why wouldn't you want it? Alright. And he's going for the full halfie. Is he gonna get it? Oh! French Lightning John. Faster than the speed of lightning. In French. Gets the full halfie. And Cross is just about to get to Mother Brain 3. As soon as, no, spoiler alert, the baby's gonna die. Oh. Oh, my heart, it's broken into a million pieces. John gets an excellent Shine Spark at the tail end of the charge on Dragon. Missed some of the particles on his X Factor earlier. Ooh, and those webs are not nice. But I invite you to shift your attention to Cross Product, who is on the cusp of getting a PB. It's going to be very close. He has a 52.39. He's got to have a pretty quick escape. Yeah, maybe not as quick as I thought. Cross is gonna PB though, that's exciting. And John going for some... He doesn't want space jump. He wants spike suit. He is gonna go for it. Until the cows come home and... Oh, he almost got it. He's gotta be quicker than that. No, he's gonna kill himself. Oh, he gives up. He gives up. He's not picking up space jump because he hates space jump. And it's dumb. And I agree with him. However, he is losing time to not picking up space jump. And Cross is gonna PB. Unless he does something weird like save the animals. Which I don't anticipate. Not on this good a pace. And with that, Cross has got done with an official SRL time of 51.42. And has not only won the race, but has also gotten a personal best. Let's see the last time he's gotten a PB, which I'll pull up on Deer Tier, would have been either Control F, find cross product. It has been since August 10th, 2017. So it's almost been 2 years since his last personal best. Until today. So he was long overdue, and extra congratulations to Cross Product for getting a personal best in the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. Congratulations. We'll see if he wants to come in for an interview at all. Hello, Cross. Congratulations on getting a PB for the first time in almost 2 years. How do you feel?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi. Did you hear my question, or were you still...
No, I didn't have my communication audio on.
Well, I'll just repeat the exact same thing. GG, Cross. Congratulations for PBing for the first time in almost 2 years. How do you feel?
That's not true. I had a 1 second PB last week.
Oh,
but
okay.
This was according to my splits, almost a full minute saved there without even getting a baby skip. I feel really good about the run. Honestly, I assumed John would get like a 50 or 51. So I minimized SRL as soon as I got to G4, since I was going for the PB. Pretty much the whole run I was going for PB. I wasn't really thinking about the race too much.
Gotcha. Well, John was out of the race fairly early on. He went the new route, PRKD, and unfortunately took a death to Fantoon early on. Did not save in Red Tower or anything, so he had to start all the way.
He's already back to the statues. Wow.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he went pretty fast. His timer's misleading. He's actually about 5.5 seconds behind, I guess, because he decided to start his timer as soon as the elevator came.
Oh.
Whatever. He's just being silly. Anyway, shoot, I had questions. No, I forgot them because I was talking about John. Do you plan on switching your route anytime soon to the new route as opposed to the old route?
No, not really. Optimally, the new route saves less than a minute, and when you're 10 minutes behind world record. Honestly, I think new route is for people that want to be top 10 or even better. I think being trying to get sub 50. I don't think that new route's really the way to go. You need more movement practice, and you'll lose too many runs to really get the late game practice that you need.
Yeah, I'm of about the same opinion. I just don't think it's very fun. There's way too much technical nonsense.
I will say this, though, with the DAP tournament coming up, kind of wish I were better at one-tank Fantoon.
Yeah, that is something that can really come in handy. That and Doppler, is that something you're comfortable doing at all?
The Doppler, yeah, actually, I get a consistent 3-round when I Doppler Fantoon. I used to be good at X Factor, so I had a 3-round in today's race, and I'm not gonna do better than a 3-round until I practice Doppler a lot more. So I'm still gonna go for X Factors when I do any percent, because I have a chance of getting a 2-round with X Factor.
That makes sense. Now, did your PB have the Metroid skip in it at all?
Apparently not. I was minus 40 at G4.
Okay.
So I don't think there's any way I got the Metroid skip in PB. I wasn't actually sure until I finished, but I somehow saved 17 seconds between G4 and finishing. I have really no idea how that happened. Maybe I maybe had a bad Zeb skip in my PB. That's probably what happened.
Your Metroid Room 3 especially.
I was so happy. Room 3 went so well, and Room 4 went so badly.
Yeah.
Like, that usually goes the other way.
Yeah, I figured they would just offset. So you'd be fine.
No, Room 3 was really good. My Dragon fight was amazing. My bot wound, I got absolutely robbed on my bot wound fight. I don't know if you had my audio on, but I nailed the X Factor, landed all 4 particles. I got 5 super missiles out on him right away. I jumped over him, gun pointed down at his neck, point blank, shot a super missile, and it didn't land. And when he had 300 health left, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me?" And then I almost died.
Yeah, I noticed that. You were very close.
My big takeaway from this run altogether was just poor health and ammo management the entire run. I was a little disappointed on that front. Going into lower Norfair, I'm not going to take the energy refill on a PB pace, but I should not have gone for the Nova boost. I fortunately realized how low my health was right before fast pillars. I was in the door transition thinking, okay, I'm going to shine spark through these pillars. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that because I'm like 3 hits from dead.
So, you got the cool strat.
Yeah, the space jump strat's more fun anyway.
Yeah, it looks way cooler.
But man, Wasteland, getting hit by that Tuskegee in Wasteland was bad. I don't even know if I got hit by Ridley at all, but I farmed all the Meta Knights leading up to Ridley, which honestly was probably more of a help in Lower Norfair Escape than it was in the Ridley fight. Yeah. I'm not really scared of Ridley. I've run low ice. Ridley's easy. Key hunters can eat popcorn. That's all I gotta say. Key hunters are the worst. Ridley okay, key hunters bad.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in about the same boat as you. I wasn't paying too much attention to the Ridley fight though because the offset.
It went so fast.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it went so fast. But you and John actually entered Lower Norfair at about the same time because of his death.
But he still had to fight Dragon, right?
He did still have to fight Dragon and Kraid, but because you were both doing that, I was kind of just going back and forth comparing how much faster
with space jump and plasma, yeah,
exactly.
I gotta set up this shine spark just right. Okay, I'm just gonna blast through these guys with plasma. Just walk through them.
John, meanwhile, is taking about 18 shots to kill each key hunter because he doesn't want to die again.
Yeah. Of course, the best way to get through Lower Norfair is to run dashless and go down there with a blue suit. Then you just walk through everything.
Yeah, and we were talking a little bit about that, and the potential reasoning for your PB being so much slower than John's, at least at the time, being because you focus on much more important categories. So could you say some of your favorite important categories that you run?
Randomizer, dab. I honestly haven't sat down and done done an any percent grind in a really long time, in years. My PB's a year and a half old, but even before that, you know, I hadn't been grinding it out. Just playing randomizers, I've cleaned up my movement a lot through those, and I haven't gone back to that any percent grind. But I do have a world record in dashless 100%. My world record is not based on skill; it's based purely on developing a strategy with the frame perfect fit. Yeah, with 5-person leaderboard. But my world record is based solely on developing a setup for a frame perfect trick and cutting out a lot of the backtracking in the previous world record by Shred Daily, who I only beat by 3 minutes. He has the double dip wrecked ship and a couple other places that require a blue suit, and he actually grabbed his blue suit from the Dragon fight. I don't do any kind of double dipping like that. I've routed it pretty well.
Use those elevators.
But his execution is definitely better.
Alright, well, I don't have anything more to say. Congratulations once again on your PB.
Hey, thank
Best of
you.
luck to you on any Super Metroid or wife-related endeavors.
Thank you very much, Psycho. Thanks for commentating. Give this guy a follow.
Yeah, oh yes, and I haven't mentioned this once. Gosh, I'm awful. Give the runners a follow. And you can follow me if you want. And follow Speed Gaming. All the Speed Gaming's channels, all 8 of them.
There's 8 now?
Yeah, there's 8. 7 and 8 barely ever get used. That's for very high demand, but 1 through 6 are generally pretty populated. But yeah, congratulations once again across. Alright. Just finishing up here is FrenchlightningJohn, who we talked through the entirety of Torian and Mother Brain.
Alright, thanks for commentating, Psycho. Everybody have a great night. See you next time.
Yes, good night, Cross. Wait, and John, despite the death, is actually finishing fairly quickly. We'll have, let's see, I'm calling it. My guess is going to be 103.19. 103.19. Uh-oh. But in some other world, we have an SD2 SNES. And a loading menu. Oh no. Oh, it's more Super Metroid. Okay. Interesting. Alright, Wardrinker guesses 103.18. I'm saying 103.19. I'm sticking to it. Parlor's going pretty well so far. $17, $18. Oh, neither of us are right. Gosh, darn it. Better luck next time. Oh, wait, what's he doing? What's he doing? John! John! He's doing some animal saving swag. He is saving, not taunting. And he is saving. He's not doing anything else. Hey, I wonder what happens if you go back in the animal room. Never seen anyone do that. And with an animal save, FrenchlightningJohn is not going to finish. He's going crazy. He's off his rocker. Oh, he's gonna go for the triple suits. Come on. You can do it, John. One of the coolest tricks in the game. He got it! Bless me. He got the cool trick. The Samus Trail. And with that has finished with an official SRL time of 104.40. Congratulations to FrenchlightningJohn. Leaving in style. A save of the animals and a speed booster into the ship. We'll see if John wants to come in for an interview. He's not in the channel. as of yet. But just a reminder to indeed follow the runners and me and Speed Gaming. And go ahead and check out the Speed Gaming schedule, as well as the Prodigy Tournament schedule. That'd be a good thing. Open Earl. Yes, Josh. Go. And as of today, April 20th, there are no more races, although I guess it's April 21st now, for some people. Sunday, April 21st has 3 races. One at 3 p.m. between In No Rush and Erithita. One right after that at 4 p.m. between Rosu and Bullseye. And then another one at 11 p.m. between Phoenix Down 23 and Metroid. So good luck to all of those runners later on today or tomorrow, depending on what part of the world you reside in. John is not going to come in for an interview. You can ask him questions in chat, though. Maybe he'll answer. He is in chat, after all. And Cross is doing some dashless hundo. That's pretty exciting. I don't know. He's making his way out the ship. You can do it, Cross. You can escape Cirrus. Very, very slowly, as if you were a small child. Cross's world record, for those wondering, for dashless hundo, is something I need to pull up from speedrun.com, but I will gladly do that. Under the Super Metroid category extensions page, because Super Metroid has so many categories that people enjoy running that it negates its own board, which I believe has more categories than the official board. Let's see, there's dashless. Where's dashless hundo? Death to Shack Tool RTA. This is silly. Oh, here it is. Dashless 100%. Yes, the 5-person leaderboard cross product has a world record of 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 14 seconds. It was achieved 21 days ago using some special strats that he made up himself. Alright. And before I go, I'll go ahead and read what's on the dock for Speed Gaming. I picked the wrong one. There we go. The Speed Gaming schedule. So what do we have later today? Well, we have nothing until 8 o'clock, at least. Yes, 8 o'clock Eastern. We have the Kirby's Dream Land tournament. That is the nearest thing, and then after that, the next nearest thing happens to be at 3 p.m. And 3 p.m. happens to be the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. So, not a whole lot to go. This is the last thing on Speed Gaming for the day, for the next couple hours anyway. So, I can't really send you anywhere. I'd say go ahead and watch Cross or John. Cross is running one of the most exciting categories right now in dashless hundo. Yeah, it's well worth a watch if you haven't seen it before. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this edition of the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. Thank you for listening to my commentary. Thank you for watching and following both of our runners who put on a good show for us today. Congratulations to Cross Product for getting a PB during the race after an almost 2-year absence of one. Thank you all once again. This has been Psycho. This has been the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. I wish you all a good day.